Right, you're going to lay down and settle down then. You're going to lay down and settle down. Oh. Hello and welcome to Hearth Crafts. My name is Charlotte. This is my channel where I talk general rubbish about my slightly chaotic crafty life. I live on the south coast of England with my 5 neurospicy children, and crafting keeps me sane. Hello, we're on number 2. This is Cast On number 2. It is Saturday the 3rd of January 2026, and this is Cast On number 2 for our 12 Cast Ons of 2026. Now, I didn't actually intend for this to be number 2, it just kind of happened. So last night I was a bit excited because I had done Cast On number 1. I thought, ooh, what can I cast on really quickly this evening as Cast On number 2? And I thought something that I really have wanted to make, and it was on my list from kind of day one, is the yarn cozies by Nitty Natty. There's 3 different sizes of these yarn cozies. She does one pattern which is for 100-gram cakes. And then she does another pattern which includes for 50-gram cakes and 20-gram cakes. So, and I've bought both patterns because I use 100-gram cakes sometimes if I'm doing, something other than socks. But for when I'm doing socks, I do split my yarn cakes. I split my 100-gram skeins into 2 50-gram yarn cakes because I like to cast on both socks at the same time to try and prevent, single sock syndrome. So I really want to make some smaller ones for the 50-gram cakes. So yes, I thought, do you know what, this is something that I'm going to use my kind of leftovers for, my scraps from sock making. I knew I had some to hand. I knew I had the needles, so I thought let's just do it. Let's just see how it goes. When I make my socks, I tend to keep my cakes in a project bag. I used to use the hangy wrist yarn minders, and I used to find those really good, but now I just tend to keep both cakes in the bottom of a project bag, and then I kind of pull one out and I work on that, and then the project bag kind of doubles up as my yarn holder. But what I do find, because I do sort of have 2 in there at a time, sometimes I'll pull one up and it'll get tangled around the other one, or as the cakes start getting looser, then it will they'll start to get a bit tangled, and the cakes start getting a bit messy towards the end. So I thought I loved the idea of these yarn cozies. Also, within the patterns you have different options for the yarn cozy. So I've actually only looked at the smaller yarn cozies because I'm going to start off by making a 50-gram one. So I haven't actually looked in detail at the 100-gram cake yarn cozies yet. But in the one for the smaller ones, you have the option of a ribbed yarn cozy, a cable yarn cozy, and a striped yarn cozy. And they also do they use increases of knit front and back, and they also use a stretchy I-cord bind off. Now these are all skills that are on my list to learn for 2026, and I thought in a small project like this, where actually it makes no difference what they end up looking like as long as they work for the purpose intended, which is literally just as a yarn cozy. So really it's only me that's going to see them. Like, it doesn't matter. They're a great thing for me to learn these skills on. I think that's the plan. So even though I'm not just planning to make the one, so within this Cast On number 2, I want to make probably, I would say, 4 100-gram cozies, and possibly, so if I use 2 per pair of socks, really I want to make 2, 4, 6, possibly 8 or 10 of the 50-gram ones. I might make a couple of 20-gram ones just to see what they're like, and just because I've got the pattern. But I don't actually think I have any 20-gram. Oh, actually, I think I do have some 20-gram minis. I don't know what I'm planning to do with them. I think I have got a couple. So I might make a couple of those at the end, but we'll see. The idea is I want 4 100-gram ones, or just because of my tisms, 5 is my favourite number. So how about if we go for 5 100-gram cozies and 10 50-gram cozies? There we go, job done. So that's what I want to do. So I thought, yeah, let's just give it a go, because they are something that I will start using straight away. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Wish me luck. I shall keep you posted, and I shall come back at the end and we will see how I got on. I'm hoping it's going to be a fairly quick project. It's very, very late at night. Technically even the morning, like 1 a.m. But I have finished the bottom of the yarn cozy. So I've done all the increases, and I've done the first round of the sides. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed. So, new skill alert: knit front and back for increase. I have tried to do that before, and I know that it's going to come in handy with another one of my 12 cast ons, which I'm definitely going to need it for. But I have tried it before and I couldn't get my head around it. I have mastered it. Yay! And I also realised as well, let me see if I can get my feet up. So this is just the first ball of kind of leftover yarn that I picked up out my cupboard. Guess what? It just so happens, got Eddie in between my legs as well. I am actually wearing the socks that I made with this yarn. Maybe it's time for me to go to bed. Okay, I am at the point now. Excuse my snotty tissues in the background there. I'm at the point now of having to do a stretchy I-cord bind off. So I thought I might film it because it might be entertaining for you all, these people that are going to be shouting at the screen saying, oh my goodness. I'm scared. Right. It is, so the pattern I'm using is by Nitty Natty. It's linked in the pattern to her tutorial for stretchy I-cord bind off, but it is on her YouTube channel as a free tutorial. So I'm going to watch it and I'm going to attempt it. Wish me luck.
Over and off the needle.
Right, okay.
And then slide back those 3 stitches to the left hand needle.
Whoa up.
Keep repeating
Whoa
this
up.
process.
Nitty Natty. Right, let's go back a little bit. Let's just calm down.
Alright, one more time.
Right, let's just go right back, shall we? Let's just.
Over.
Oh,
so make a yarn over.
Scary.
And finally, we're going to knit 1 stitch.
Right.
Now, at this point, you should have 5 stitches on your right hand needle.
Yes,
2
I do.
knits, a slip, a yarn over, and another knit.
Yes, they're there.
The last step is to pass your stitches over. Now, in this case, we're going to pass the slip stitch, which is the 3rd one here,
Yeah.
and the yarn over together, up, over, and off of our needle. So I'm going to grab that yarn over and the slip stitch with my left hand needle, slide them down, up, over, and off.
Whoa, wait,
Now
where are you sliding them down? Hang on.
Knitwise. So go into it like a knit and slip it over to your right hand needle, knitwise.
What?
Then we're going to add that yarn over.
Oh, okay, I went too far
2
back.
knits, a slip,
Yes, yeah.
slip stitch, which is the 3rd one here,
Yeah.
and the yarn over together, up, over, and off of our needle. So I'm going to grab that yarn over and the slip stitch with my left hand needle,
Okay.
slide them down, up, over, and off. Now I just have
Up, over.
3 stitches remaining.
Please stay
I'm
on.
going to slide those stitches back over to my left hand needle so I can begin the whole process again.
Right.
All right,
no, hang on, wait.
The last step is to over and off of our needle.
Over and
I'm going
off.
to grab that yarn over and the slip stitch with my left hand needle.
Yes.
Slide them down, up, over, and off. Now I just
off.
have 3
Okay.
stitches remaining. I'm going to slide those stitches
Okay, they're off.
back over to my left hand needle so I can begin the whole process.
What, all of the stitches?
Alright, we're just going to keep repeating that process over and
Wait,
over.
hang on, how did you slide them off? I should really put my glasses on.
Slide those stitches back over to my left hand needle.
Right, so you just
so I can begin
just
the
like
whole
that.
process again. Alright, we're just going to keep repeating that process over and over. So, knit 2.
I don't think I want to repeat that process over and over.
Slip 1 knitwise.
Right, I've already forgotten how you
forget,
slipped them.
Yarn over.
Right,
and
like
then
this.
Knit 1. You're going to pass your stitches over, the yarn over,
I can't
and
actually
the slip stitch
see
together,
what I'm
up,
doing.
over and off the needle, slide your 3 stitches back.
Oh, right. Okay, I've got them. You've already done a whole nother lot since I've just been trying to slip 3 stitches back on the needle. Look how fast you're doing that. Right, hold up. Right, let's go back to the dummy version where you did it as slow as possible, okay?
Go ahead and wrap around to knit, pull through, slide out to the side, and then give
No,
it a
not that
slight
far back.
twist
We've
to the
done all
back.
that.
I'm just twisting, just slightly different from a regular I-cord bind. Slip knitwise, so go into it like a knit,
Right.
and slip it over to your right hand.
Oh no. Oh, right. Just
to pass your
stop
stitches
messing with
over.
it.
Now, in this case, we're going to pass
okay. Just a little bit forward.
and the slip stitch with my left hand needle.
Yes.
Slide them down,
Yep.
up, over,
And off. Done
now
that.
I just have 3 stitches remaining.
Yes.
I'm going to slide those stitches back over to my left hand needle.
Yes.
So I can begin the whole process again.
Yes.
Alright, we're just going to keep repeating that process over and over.
Okay.
So, knit 2.
Right. Oh, right. Okay. Knit 2.
Slip 1 knitwise. Don't forget, yarn over, and then knit
Right.
1.
Knit
You're
2.
going to pass your stitches over, the yarn over, and the slip stitch together, up, over and off the needle, slide your
2.
3 stitches back.
and then we're gonna slide one
Alright, one more
knitwise,
time. Knit 2,
knit 2,
slip 1 knitwise,
slip 1 knitwise,
yarn over,
knit 1,
pass your yarn over and slip stitch up, over and off the needle.
right, wait, okay, right, so we're back to this bit again,
And then slide back those 3 stitches to
okay,
the left hand needle.
Okay,
Keep repeating this process until
stay
you have
on.
just 3 stitches
Please
remain.
stay on.
When just 3 stitches remain, go ahead and slip them back to the
they're
left
off.
hand needle.
I feel like
And
this
knit
is
all 3 of them together
potentially
as one stitch.
going to take a long time.
Then you can go ahead and cut your yarn and pull it through the last stitch that you have.
I can't see properly.
Throw
What
that
is
tail
going
that
on?
you just made onto a tapestry needle, and we're going to use it to close up these 2 I-cord ends together. We want to try to do this as neat as possible, so I kind of like to do almost a duplicate stitch.
Right, just hold up now. I feel like we need to stop you there. Okay, let's see if I can remember this. Right, so knit 2, 1, 2, slip 1 knitwise, yarn over, knit 1, and then 5 stitches on there. You're gonna go, right, just loosen up, relax. This is not going to help if your stitches are really, really tight. Okay, so 2, excuse me, right, up, right, stay on, okay, and off, and then I don't know whether it's because it's light yarn, because it's sparkly yarn, because it's not very good lighting, or whether I'm just at that age now where even with glasses my vision isn't great, but I'm struggling to see, but it's fine. Right, oh, now my tablet's dying. Oh, heckity heck. Right, I'll take my glasses off so you can't see the shine of the ring light. Oh, now would you, oh, where are we? Would you check out what your girl is doing right now? We're just doing a stretchy I-cord bind off. You know, it's nothing. Can you see? Right, I understand that this is probably extremely painful for a lot of you. So I'm going to do the rest of it on my own, and I'm going to come back and let you know how it's done, how I do. Okay, here we are back in the present moment. It is 10 to 7, I think that clock says. 10 to 7 on Saturday the 3rd. I have developed a cold over the course of today. I was meant to go and have dinner with Pete and his family, but I woke up this morning and I thought, something's not right. Romney's had a cold, and there was going to be lots of relatives there, babies, elderly, students that need to go back to university, people that need to go back to work. And I said, I am not going to be the one responsible for spreading a plague upon your household and causing people to be poorly. So I'm staying at home, and I'm glad I did, because I have fully developed a cold. Anywho, it has given me the opportunity to work on this, and I would like to present to you, ta-da! One yarn cozy with stretchy I-cord bind off. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. Now, I'm sure that this project, to anyone that already knew these skills and is a much quicker knitter than I am, probably would have been able to get this done within like a couple of hours. But yeah, I mean, there's been lots of learning in here for me, and I'm really, really glad, because that is the whole reason I chose these. The I-cord, stretchy I-cord bind off, once I actually got into the rhythm of it, it wasn't that bad at all. It was fine. There was a couple of moments where I felt my blood pressure raising slightly. But all in all, I actually really, really enjoyed this. But I haven't tested it. Shall we test it? In here, amongst, you know, all the snotty tissues and grossness behind here, I do happen to have some 50-gram cakes of yarn. Look at this beautiful yarn. I caked this up probably October time, because I was going to do some socks. And then I ended up having to go into gift knit mode, and nothing was done with them. But you see how this one's like starting to unwind already? And that is exactly what I want to avoid. As soon as I have caked yarn up, I want to then pop it in a cozy and avoid this. That is the center pull. So, oh god, stretchy. I'm sure there's probably a much nicer technique. I feel like I'm putting a woolly hat on him. This is so funny. Okay, stretchy I-cord bind off, not feeling particularly stretchy. Oh god. Oh, come on now. I am not a very good advert for the yarn cozies. But as I've mentioned before, I am extremely cat-candid, whatever that means. Yes, Nan, you were absolutely right. I am fully cat-candid. Excuse me. Oh. Okay, it's going in. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness me. Right, so let's really, really squish that down there. But I don't want him to start coming out the other end. Okay, it's... Right, well, it's in. It's okay. It looks like a pot plant. Or like a cauldron. But it's in. It is in. The yarn cozy. I'm worried that it's going to start coming out the bottom there. But it's in. You can see here, look, this is my little dropped stitch bit. But it's fine. I'm not quite sure why that's so untidy. Maybe this is just an untidy cake anyway. That's, I don't know. Yeah. But it's in. There we are. Yarn cozy. Yay! But this is not cast on number 2 finished at all. That is literally just one of 15 that I would like to make. So let's try and just tuck him in a little bit more, shall we? Oh, I'm so in love with it. Oh, I see. Okay, so now that I'm pulling it round a bit more, it's kind of all sitting in there a bit nicer now. Look at it! I need to hide these though, because I can absolutely see my children getting hold of these and then deciding to juggle with them or throw them around like tennis balls. That is satisfying. I am super duper happy with that. Cast on number 2, success. But yeah, like I said, just one of 14. But yeah. Eek! Okay, that is it. I am going. Thank you so much again for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope your cast-ons are going great. I love to watch the cast-on videos of everybody. I am keeping an eye on, because Ange keeps running lists under her videos of people that are doing the 12 cast-ons. But if you come on here and you do the 12 cast-ons and do videos about it, please do leave me a comment and let me know, because I will go and watch them, because I absolutely love them. Give me a thumbs up as well. That really helps, apparently. But or whatever, it just makes me feel a little bit less lonely. But yes, thank you ever so much. Like I said in my first video, I don't know how often these are going to come out. I'm hoping that maybe I can get cast on number 3 started maybe tonight, and possibly get that video up tomorrow. But yeah, we will see. I will be back whenever I can. But thank you. Take care of yourselves. You are all amazing, and I appreciate you. Bye. Babe, do you like my yarn cozy?
Yes, I do, sweetheart. It's great. Do it again. Do it again. And again.
Oh.